Picture this. You're walking through a forest with a friend, both admiring the same green leaves dancing in the sunlight. But what if I told you that while you see perhaps 50 shades of green, your companion might be seeing 5,000? What if some humans among us possess a visual superpower so extraordinary that they experience reality in a completely different dimension of color? Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating mysteries of human biology, tetrachromacy, where the impossible becomes scientifically proven and where ordinary people discover they've been living with superhuman vision their entire lives. This isn't the stuff of comic books or science fiction. This is real, documented, and happening right now. Some individuals, predominantly women, may possess the genetic ability to see up to 100 million different colors, compared to the 10 million that most of us can perceive. They walk among us, often unaware of their extraordinary gift, seeing a world painted in hues that have no names, experiencing beauty beyond our wildest imagination. But how is this possible? And why has it taken science so long to uncover this incredible human capability? The answers lie in a perfect storm of genetics, neuroscience, and pure chance, a biological lottery that reveals just how much we still don't understand about the limits of human potential. The story begins with Concetta Antico, a professional artist living in San Diego, whose paintings seemed to defy logic. When other artists looked at her work, they were baffled. Her canvases exploded with color variations that appeared almost random. Shadows painted in vibrant purples and oranges, grass depicted in dozens of different greens, skies that shimmered with colors that seemed to exist only in her imagination. For years, critics dismissed her work as overly stylized or fantastical. But Antico insisted she was painting exactly what she saw. "I'm not being creative," she would say. "I'm being accurate." This statement would eventually change everything we thought we knew about human vision. The breakthrough came when Dr. Kimberly Jameson, a cognitive scientist at UC San Diego, encountered Antico's work. Instead of dismissing the artist's claims, Jameson decided to investigate. What she discovered would shake the foundations of visual neuroscience. Through a series of genetic tests, Jameson confirmed what seemed impossible. Concetta Antico was a tetrachromat, a human being with 4 types of color receptors instead of the normal 3. While most of us see the world through combinations of red, green, and blue light receptors, tetrachromats possess an additional receptor that allows them to perceive an exponentially larger spectrum of colors. But Antico wasn't alone. Historical records began to reveal a pattern of individuals throughout history who claimed to see colors that others couldn't. From medieval illuminators who painted with seemingly impossible color combinations to textile workers who could distinguish between fabric dyes that appeared identical to everyone else. These people weren't delusional or imaginative. They were genetic anomalies carrying a visual superpower that science was only beginning to understand. The discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community. If tetrachromacy was real, how many people possessed this ability without knowing it? And more importantly, what did this mean for our understanding of human perception itself? The hunt for tetrachromats led scientists to develop increasingly sophisticated testing methods. Dr. Gabrielle Jordan at Cambridge University created a breakthrough experiment using carefully calibrated monitors that could display subtle color variations invisible to trichromats, people with normal 3-receptor vision. The test was elegantly simple, yet devastatingly effective. Participants viewed circles that appeared uniformly colored to most observers, but contained subtle variations that only a tetrachromat could detect. To normal vision, these circles looked like solid colors. To a tetrachromat, they revealed hidden patterns and boundaries. The results were staggering. Initial studies suggested that up to 12% of women, roughly 1 in 8, might carry the genetic variation for tetrachromacy. This was far higher than anyone had predicted. But carrying the gene and actually using the 4th receptor were 2 different things entirely. The genetics behind tetrachromacy revealed why this superpower predominantly affects women. The genes for color vision are located on the X chromosome, and since women have 2 X chromosomes, they have a unique opportunity for genetic variation. When one X chromosome carries a slightly mutated version of the color vision gene, it can create that crucial 4th type of color receptor. Dr. Jordan's research team documented case after case of women who could distinguish between colors that appeared absolutely identical to everyone else. One subject could identify dozens of different shades in what appeared to be a single red rose. Another could see subtle color variations in human skin that made her extraordinarily talented at matching makeup and detecting health issues that weren't visible to others. But the most remarkable discovery was how these individuals had adapted to their enhanced vision. Many reported feeling confused in childhood when teachers insisted that two obviously different colored objects were the same color. Some learned to suppress their extra visual information, assuming they were seeing things wrong. Others found careers that unknowingly took advantage of their abilities, as artists, interior designers, or quality control specialists in industries requiring precise color matching. The evidence was mounting that tetrachromacy wasn't just a laboratory curiosity. It was a real, functioning human enhancement that had been hiding in plain sight for generations. As research progressed, scientists encountered phenomena that pushed the boundaries of their understanding. The question wasn't just about having 4 color receptors. It was about how the brain processed this avalanche of additional visual information. Neuroscientist Dr. Susan Hagen at the University of Nevada discovered that tetrachromats didn't just see more colors. Their brains were wired differently. Advanced brain imaging revealed enhanced activity in the visual cortex, with neural pathways that were more complex and interconnected than those found in typical trichromats. This led to a startling realization. The 4th color receptor was just the beginning. The real superpower lay in the brain's ability to process and interpret this extra visual data. Some tetrachromats showed enhanced abilities that went beyond color vision, improved motion detection, better night vision, and even the ability to see subtle changes in lighting that others missed entirely. The mystery deepened when researchers discovered that not all people with the tetrachromat gene actually demonstrated enhanced color vision. This suggested that the superpower required both the genetic foundation and specific environmental or developmental triggers to become fully active. Some theories proposed that early exposure to rich, varied environments might activate the 4th receptor, while others suggested that conscious training and attention could enhance the ability over time. Even more intriguingly, some tetrachromats reported experiences that seemed to border on the impossible. They described seeing colors that don't exist, hues that appeared to have no equivalent in the normal spectrum. Some claimed they could detect emotional states in others through subtle color changes in skin tone that were invisible to everyone else. Others reported that certain artificial lights appeared to flicker or pulse in patterns that nobody else could see. These reports pushed scientists into uncomfortable territory. While the basic mechanics of tetrachromacy were well established, these enhanced abilities suggested that human perception might be far more malleable and extraordinary than anyone had imagined. Were these individuals accessing visual information that existed beyond the normal spectrum of light? Or were their enhanced neural networks creating perceptual experiences that transcended the physical limitations of human vision? The answers remained elusive, but the implications were profound. If the human brain could adapt to process this much additional visual information, what other sensory superpowers might be lurking in our genetic code, waiting for the right circumstances to emerge? Recent developments in tetrachromacy research have revealed possibilities that sound like science fiction but are grounded in cutting-edge science. Dr. Maureen Neitz at the University of Washington has been working on gene therapy techniques that could potentially grant tetrachromatic vision to anyone. Early experiments with primates showed remarkable success. Monkeys that were genetically modified to have tetrachromatic vision quickly learned to use their enhanced color perception, demonstrating that the mammalian brain is remarkably adaptable to processing additional visual information. If successful in humans, this technology could revolutionize fields ranging from medical diagnosis to art and design. But the research has also uncovered evidence that tetrachromacy might be far more common than initially believed. Advanced screening techniques suggest that many people might possess varying degrees of enhanced color vision without realizing it. Some individuals show intermediate abilities, not quite tetrachromatic, but significantly enhanced beyond normal trichromatic vision. Perhaps most remarkably, researchers have documented cases of people developing enhanced color vision later in life. Some individuals who underwent cataract surgery with specific types of artificial lenses reported seeing colors they had never experienced before. Others who suffered certain types of brain injuries showed unexpected improvements in color discrimination, as if trauma had somehow unlocked dormant visual pathways. These discoveries have led to speculation about the future of human vision. Could we be witnessing the early stages of human evolution, where enhanced sensory abilities become more common in the population. Some geneticists suggest that environmental changes, from artificial lighting to digital displays, might be creating selective pressures that favor individuals with enhanced visual systems. The implications extend far beyond personal experience. Tetrachromats are already finding careers in fields that capitalize on their abilities. Art conservators use their enhanced vision to detect forgeries and restoration work invisible to others. Medical professionals with tetrachromatic vision can spot subtle changes in skin color that indicate health issues. Quality control specialists in industries ranging from textiles to food processing rely on their enhanced color discrimination to maintain standards that others simply cannot perceive. But these developments raise profound ethical questions. If we can enhance human vision through genetic modification or medical intervention, should we? What happens to art, design, and visual culture when some people experience reality in fundamentally different ways? And if enhanced vision provides significant advantages in certain careers, could we see the emergence of a new form of inequality based on genetic sensory abilities? As we stand on the brink of understanding human tetrachromacy, we're forced to confront fundamental questions about the nature of human potential itself. The discovery that some people among us possess superhuman color vision challenges our assumptions about the limits of human perception and opens doorways to possibilities we're only beginning to imagine. The future implications are staggering. Artists with tetrachromatic vision might create works that speak to enhanced viewers in ways we can't comprehend. Medical professionals could diagnose conditions through color variations invisible to current technology. Environmental scientists might detect pollution or ecological changes through subtle color shifts that escape conventional monitoring. But perhaps the most profound implication lies in what tetrachromacy reveals about human diversity and potential. If this extraordinary visual ability has been hiding in our population all along, what other superhuman capabilities might we possess without knowing it? Could there be individuals among us with enhanced hearing that allows them to perceive sounds beyond our range? Might some people possess tactile sensitivities that border on the supernatural? Could enhanced smell or taste create perceptual experiences we can't imagine? The study of tetrachromacy has opened a window into the hidden world of human sensory superpowers. It suggests that the line between ordinary and extraordinary human abilities is far more fluid than we ever believed. More importantly, it reveals that the future of human enhancement might not require advanced technology or genetic engineering. It might simply require us to recognize and nurture the extraordinary abilities that already exist within our species. As we continue to unlock the mysteries of human perception, one thing becomes clear. We are just beginning to understand the true potential of the human sensory system. The people who see 100 times more colors than the rest of us aren't just genetic curiosities. They're glimpses into the future of human capability, showing us that the impossible might simply be the undiscovered. In a world where we're constantly searching for ways to enhance human performance and expand our capabilities, the story of tetrachromacy reminds us that some of the most extraordinary superpowers might already be written in our DNA, waiting for science to catch up with the incredible reality of human potential. The question isn't whether humans can develop superpowers. It's whether we're ready to recognize the ones we already possess. The mystery of humans who see 100 times more colors is really the mystery of human potential itself, and we're only just beginning to see the full spectrum of what's possible.